Hello, Bliss lovers. Rebecca Davison here, intuitive coach and mentor, founder of the Intuitive Life Academy School for Lightworkers. Welcome to this video, and this is a video that success is different things to different people, but I think there is some fundamental principles when it comes to success that are really important to adhere to. And this is one of the principles that I would say is fundamental in all things, in all industries, in all businesses. But I often see people let it slide, they forget about it, they don't make it a priority, and it is very kind of generic, but it's worth unpacking. And that principle is that you stand in the energy of wishing and seeing other people be successful. So what do I mean by that, right? That you are literally in the space that you can show up in whatever it is that you're doing, and that you want other people genuinely to be successful, especially if you're a healer, a coach, a guide, a light worker. Now, I've often seen it, right, when people are first starting out in these businesses and maybe they have some fear about putting themselves out there and being visible, and this can really impact their ability to make this principle move through everything they do. Because often what happens, right, is they'll go, well, I can do that when it can, I want my clients to be successful. But of course, that's one dynamic, right? You're maybe giving information or sharing wisdom or knowledge, and your clients will give back to you because obviously they're going to remunerate you. But you want to make sure that this principle moves out into all areas of your life, right? And it's not discriminate. You want it to be a situation where you see your contemporaries being successful. You want it to be a situation where you see your, the people who are above you, so to speak, or have more authority, or who are doing better in your industry, be successful. And again, why? Because this is the law of one mind, right? We're all connected. When you wish somebody else success, the universe responds to that as it's your own. So really stepping into that space. And I know this brings up a lot of energy around competition, around jealousy, around our own fears. And of course, we need to be big enough and bold enough to look at ourselves and embrace all those aspects of ourselves and really own it and go, you know what, I feel jealous. It's okay to be jealous, right? But it's more important to recognize it and resolve it, and not let those feelings stop you, hold you back, or keep you from what it is that you truly desire. And again, as a principle, if you see somebody, driving a beautiful vehicle that you would love to have, what you want to do is you want to bless that person and wish them 10 more. Because what you're saying to your own energetic field then is, I'm open to receiving that. I bless that so I can be open to receiving it. Keeping your vibrational energy open to be able to receive that back again. Because when we go into judgment and make that person wrong, what we're telling ourselves is, that's not for me. I'm not going to have that experience. Because again, we're all connected. So this is a rookie mistake that I often see people who are just starting out in business make. Right, they go into fear in regards to collaboration, especially. They start looking around at their own industry, and instead of actually going, what would it take to actually reach out to that person and create collaboration, they disconnect and they see that person as competition, and therefore that person becomes separate, right? They go, I'm going to disconnect from that. I'm not going to have that experience with that person. I'm not going to initiate that contact because I have some fear around it, or maybe I have some doubt or some lack, or it brings up my own stuff, right, in regards to being successful. But if you can actually unpack this principle for yourself in regards to truly wishing and seeing other people be successful, then you will naturally draw it to you. And I'm often really curious because I've seen it before too, right? Where you see people who are in authority, and this can often happen when you're wanting to grow your own business, where you look to other people who maybe are leaders in your industry, and then you start saying things to yourself like, oh, I can't reach out to them, or they won't have anything to do with me, or I don't have enough people on my list, so they wouldn't be interested in having a conversation with me. That is not true. right? This is about, again, putting yourself in the energy of unity and inclusion rather than seeing yourself as separate. And therefore, you can't extend love and blessings to that person because you're holding yourself back from receiving what it is that they already have. So again, the number one principle to success is being able to wish other people success and also demonstrate that. Like, what are you doing in your life right now to demonstrate to other people that you want to see them be successful, right? That you are genuinely interested in their success, whatever that looks like for them, right? For some people, it might be, managing their children and working. For other people, it might be, developing an organic farm. Whatever it looks like for other people, are you thinking about it from the other person's perspective and being able to go, how can I help you to reach your goal? What is it that I can do that can contribute? And this comes down into all sorts of things, right? This comes down to what you're saying to people in a day-to-day conversation, the connections that you do have, and obviously, of course, the perceptions that we have in regards to success. But again, number one principle, if you show up in the energy of how can I help this other person to step into a greater level of success, then those people are going to recognize that. The universe is going to recognize that. You will create more opportunities by having even that thought process and your energetic field running the energy of, I truly wish for you to be happy, than you will by going into fear or doubt or comparison or lack. So number one principle, I've been doing intuitive coaching now for 7 years. I have always been in the energy of I want my clients to be successful. I want my contemporaries to be successful. I want people that I view as ahead of me to be successful. I want them to be in the energy of show me how it's done, right? Show me what's possible. Show me how to break free of the limitation. If you go first, then I can be in the energy of like, wow, that's amazing. And I can step into that for my own personal journey. So what does it take to really fundamentally embody this in every single cell of your being that you truly wish for everybody that you come into contact with to move into their own version of what success looks like? And how can you be the catalyst or the conduit? Which goes back to a fundamental key principle from the universe that your life is not about you, it's about what you can do for other people. And if you are running that energy forefront in your mind, I have no doubt in my mind or my energy that you will be successful if you can roll with that. It's only when we go into disconnect, separation, fear, or doubt that we cut ourselves off from our own greatness. And I know that the universe, right? The universe wants you to know your limitless self. The universe wants you to experience the bliss and the wonder of that. So when you choose that for yourself, when you know that your life is about being in service to others, when you show up in that energy of wishing success to others, then no shadow of a doubt it will come back to you just like a boomerang. So if you enjoyed this today, folks, I'd encourage you to do one of two things. Subscribe to this video, and the other thing you can go do is go to RebeccaDavison.life. If you're interested in learning how to raise your vibration and get your mindset, your body and your spirit all working in alignment so you can activate your intuition and develop your own superpowers in regards to becoming an amazing manifester and living a life that you really love, go check it out. I've got a 5-video series that you can look at if you sign up at RebeccaDavison.life. I'll look forward to connecting with you again in the next video. It's always fun to connect with you guys and share more information on how you can create a life that you love. All right, folks, lots of love. Bye for now. Bye.